Good afternoon, fellow traders. Black Coffee Trader coming to you on a Monday afternoon, start of the week here. And what a wild one we had. Another just kind of a crazy day. It was not a good trading day for me. I'm not that disappointed, but also it could have been a lot better. Looking at the PA accounts, the three PAs, I was either up 300 or down 300 essentially. So my 250Ks, I was down 300. I did increase the daily loss limit to 300 today. Probably shouldn't have done that, but that's how we ended up. And my 150K account, we had almost 350 in profit. So nice thing, that's the win today really, is that account's now back to 1,000 in profit. So that's good. But yeah, I'm not that dissatisfied with today. On the eval side, I did okay. Had a couple new evals or accounts rebill. So I had a 250K that I had bought with that 90% off sale. So it's pretty cheap. So I did allow that to rebill. Up almost $2,000 on it today. So nice start. I'm just going to take it slow and steady, kind of like this other 150K eval. Couple $100 on it today. My take profit account, a little bit of money on it today, nothing much, and then a 50K started with a few $100. So I wasn't taking it too crazy, just, I'm not trying to pass it in one day. I know Apex, the sale is supposedly ending on Wednesday, and I don't know if they're going to extend that 1 day pass or not. Doesn't really matter to me, but the 80% off evals, and then the $40 off or $40 evals for the 150, 250, and 300K, and the $85 lifetime fee supposedly ends on Wednesday. So a couple days here to take advantage of that, but I'm still just going to take this day by day. And if it takes me a little while to get these accounts passed, and if I can't get the $85, yeah, it's a bit of a bummer, but it is what it is. So, but yeah, overall, I'm not, like I said, it was kind of a wild day. I mean, we had a big move up, or we had a drop down about 100 points or so at the open. Then we ripped up a couple hundred points, dropped another couple hundred points, ripped back up for another 120 points or so. And then we fell back down again right after lunch, and then we just kind of barcoded the rest of the day. And I really had one kind of a bigger loss trade right here on my 150K account. I took a $300 loss on 9 minis. So I was, or not 9 micros. So I was trading almost a mini. And you might ask the question, well, why not just trade a mini? Well, the reason is if I'm trading 9 micros, the way I have this set up, I can get out of that trade. Let me see where this market's at. I don't want to place an order and then have it get filled. But if I place that order, I can get out of that trade. I can take profit here, take 120 off, take 180 off, take another 180 off, and I'm not risking the whole account. Yeah, I've got a $300 drawdown or a $300 loss, stop loss. So I don't know. For me, I would rather trade 9 micros than to trade one mini, which would be 10 micros. And so that was what I was trying to do here. I was really trying, I was looking at this kind of creating this bottom, and I just thought, well, I'm just going to start buying this dip. And of course, when I go in to buy the dip, this thing falls apart. And yeah, I took a $300 loss there. But if I hadn't taken that loss, I would be up 600 on the 150K, which I'd be very happy with. And on the 250K accounts, I just took a couple of trades, and they didn't work out. So again, I could have taken better trades. I feel like overall I could have taken some better trades. I did chase this move down. Most of these were winning trades. There was a lot of little wins, but then there was also a lot of little losses throughout the day. If I look at the 55 account, I took a $50 loss. And then here at the end of the day, I took a $100 loss. So just, I could have taken some better trades. I didn't really, it kind of feels like a death by 1,000 cuts on the red accounts, the 2 red PAs. That's kind of how it feels like. That's kind of what the day was like. So, but it's one day, and we didn't do a whole lot of damage. Tomorrow's a new day, and we'll just keep working at it. So we do have a lot of news over the next couple of days. I was looking at this earlier. I want to say we have PMI tomorrow. PPI. We have PPI at 8:30 tomorrow. Then we have on Wednesday, we have CPI. Yeah, Wednesday morning we have CPI. So it's going to be a lot happening the next couple of days, and hopefully that kind of shakes this market. We've just kind of been in this slow grind up, and We didn't really do anything in this 18,750, 800 level. That kind of seems to be a rejection point today. So I really think that the news over the next couple of days should move this market up or down, obviously one way, and maybe we fall back down below and go lower, or we continue to build upside. I personally kind of feel a little bit like we're going to continue with an uptrend, but I don't know. We shall see. That's at least my thoughts right now. So, but yeah, one of those days, and tomorrow's a new day. We'll keep going at it again. So, yeah, could have been better. Could have been a whole lot worse. I definitely am not sad about today in the least. It's just I had a couple tough days on the 50K. So it is what it is. Let's take a look at TradeZella. This was today, and yeah, you can see 47% win rate, which is down from what it's been. So, and I took a lot of trades. I took 42 trades today, and that kind of tells the story. It's kind of like a death by 1,000 cuts. I win a little bit, lose a little bit, win a little bit, lose a little bit. That's just kind of how the day went. So, again, could have been worse, could have been better. It is what it is. I'm glad. And let's just put it this way. I'm really glad that I have a good risk management set up so that I'm not giving away a big red day on any specific account. That's what keeps these accounts around for a long time. Granted, this top 50K account, we have $744 in drawdown left, so that's okay. I might just go back to the 200. I probably should just go back to the 200 that I've been at and leave it there for this week. And that way I just don't risk very much of a loss. But yeah, I'm glad I have that in place. And let's look at, this is day 14 of the micros journey, which we've started to fall off a little bit the last couple days. I think I've got 4 red days now. Yeah, I got 4 red days. So 4 red days in 14 trading days. And over that time period, still 60% win rate. Profit factor's down a bit. Everything's, it's not crazy, but it could be better. Really, the undoing was this one big $900 red day. If I eliminate that day, it's a different ball game. So that's what I've got to work on. And that was one of those days where I added to my daily loss limit and allowed my 150K to really lose a lot of money that day. I think we lost like 600 and we were up at that 151.3, I think. So I do have it close, back close. Again, that's my win for today, up $1,000 again on the 150K account. So anyway, that is that. That was today. Curious how the rest of you guys fared. Also, big thank you. I really appreciate the use of code BCT with Apex and Take Profit. Take Profit obviously has this very nice special. I really like this. 50% off lifetime. So for $85, code BCT gets you a 50K account. Using that as an example here. And then when you take your first payout, you get that $85 back. So 100% refund on that first payout, which is a pretty sweet deal. I really like that. So I have a couple more accounts that are, I might just buy a couple more actually, rather than waiting for some of those to rebill. I might just buy a couple more that might actually be a few bucks cheaper, to be honest with you. So, but yeah, I do like that. I do like Take Profit. Really, Take Profit and Apex, my favorite prop firms out there. So thanks for using my code. I really do appreciate it. It helps support the channel, and thank you very much for doing so. If you're new, feel free to like and subscribe. I try to do these videos every day, taking you along on my trading journey. So once again, I hope you had a great day. Have a great night, and we'll be back at it tomorrow. So long.